So, how's your day been today? Would you like to know why we have a Thor Sequence van? It's pretty cool. Come along, let me show you. So we're going to talk about the exterior of the Thor Sequence today. We'll put a link up here where we did a video on the interior, and you can take a look at that another time. But let's take a look at all the little pieces outside and all the really cool adapters this thing has. So here on the exterior of the Thor Sequence van, we have two places. One is to put your cable, if you want to have a cable TV, if you end up going to some place of an RV park where they're able to offer you cable TV, you always make sure you bring your cable cord with you. Very handy. And then here is where we plug in our shore power. So this Thor Sequence comes with a really nice heavy-duty shore power cord, which is great. But in case you go someplace where maybe there's a 50 amp as opposed to a 30 amp, you always need to make sure you bring an adapter. Very, very handy. And of course, we always recommend that when you're going to an RV park that you bring yourself a nice heavy-duty surge protector. You never know what you're going to get yourself into, and this really does help save your electrical equipment inside the van in case there's a problem. Beside your electric, below is where you fill your propane. This is also where you turn on your propane. Make sure it's turned on so you can use it for your hot water or for your furnace. Above your vehicle exhaust is your city fill and your water fill. Now you need to have a really nice hose. I really like the 0G hoses. I've actually got one on order. It's in our Amazon storefront if you'd like to go take a look at the one we ordered. I'm really excited about it. You also want to make sure you have a water regulator because water pressure when you get from different kinds of RV parks may not be the same exact pressure. You want to make sure we don't hurt any kind of pipes inside your RV. So we no longer need to use these water filtrations that we used to have dangling outside because we have a whole house filtration system here in the RV. So something I was really excited about was having an area specifically for your sewer hose, or as we like to call them, stinky slinkies. So when I first got this, I opened it up. I'm like, this is great. It's going to go inside. I grabbed my handy dandy hose. I went like this. It doesn't fit. What you'll notice is that this is actually 4 inches in diameter, and it really just needs a 3.5-inch diameter hose. Also, I can't have both of my hose ends on this or it's not going to fit. So I had to come up with an idea, and I went to a lot of different forums, and we had to make some adjustments, but I think I got an idea. Check it out. So I had to come up with some ideas, and this is what I came up with. I found a 3.5-inch in diameter sewer hose where I'm able to keep the attachment to the black water tank, but I had to cut off this side. Wasn't really happy about that, so I had to take this off. I'm going to hold on to it. I might be able to attach it later. We're going to figure out an idea for this. But now I can put this inside. It's got 2 bins inside. It's a little hard to do sometimes. So here we have our exhaust for our generator and our wastewater holding tank and sewer outlet connection. This is where we're going to dump our black water and our gray water. And we're going to use that sewer hose, otherwise known as that stinky slinky, to make this happen. So when you open the back door of the van, you will notice there's a little area where all of those cords and compartments can go into. So we'll be putting our electrical and our cable and our water. Everything will go back in this little area. And above it, we have a wonderful ladder for the Thule system that we have. And on top of the Thor Sequence, we also have a solar panel, which is wonderful, and 2 exhaust vents, along with a really nice air conditioner. So the back of the Thor Sequence comes standard with a wonderful bike rack for 2 awesome bikes. So the Thor Sequence also has an awning and more outlets on this side, as well as an outlet for your gas. So if you want to put a gas propane stove outside, you could connect it to that as well. So you can't forget about lights. Lights are really important. We have lights on the outside, right underneath our awning. We actually have lights on the undercarriage, which is really cool, really nice. We also have a puddle light. So if you're trying to empty your black water tank or gray water tank in the dark, you can actually see. Really good job, Thor, for putting that out there. Really nice. We appreciate that one. But the lights are really awesome on the exterior. It's very bright. It's very welcoming. So good job. So let's talk about some of the reasons why I decided to buy a Thor Sequence van. Number one, I really love the interior. I love everything it has to offer. It's very, very maneuverable and very easy to get in and around places. There's been a lot of opportunities where we can go places and do things and just take a regular parking space as opposed to like taking a huge RV parking space. So really excited about all the day trips, all the weekend trips, and all the travels we're going to do. Another reason why we like the Thor Sequence is Rosie Bell Dog, our dog, loves the van. It's very easy for her to get in and out of. It's not really high. It only has one step up. So for dogs that are looking to travel, this would be a great van for them. If you have any questions about the Thor Sequence, please feel free to put them in the comments below. We love getting comments, and we can answer them either via email or right here on YouTube. So please, comment away.